Alright, I would like to start out this video by saying, well, I hope you're doing good today. You guys are here for the news, okay? The news. Why you should not be playing CSGO 2. First off, I want to give you guys 3 different things to know about CSGO 2 and pretty much the updates and stuff like that and the improvements that you might see. I will be sharing those, and I will actually leave timestamps below so you can just like quickly go to. And if you guys want to stay to the end of this video, I will be explaining my reasoning why maybe you shouldn't be playing this game, or maybe even just games in general, okay? Now, this is a really personal biased video, and as far as the actual things that you need to know, the 1, 2, and 3, the timestamps essentially, those are not by any biased, okay? They're really just, I mean, kind of, but like really not. So, but if you are down for something like that, then definitely stick around and let's get into number 1. All right, so number 1 here is improved tick rates. Now, essentially what these like tick rates are, or essentially just servers, they're essentially really slow for CSGO, okay? So CSGO 2 is going to be improvising on this, which should hopefully benefit the actual like physical combat of the game. So, you know, you shooting other players, or just maybe like the accuracy of throwing objects and stuff like that, and the way that they like pretty much interact with other players, or even just like objects and the world around you. Not only will that kind of improve that, but it should also bring kind of a better anti-cheat system as well, which will, of course, throw out a lot more cheaters and stuff like that, and hopefully make the game pretty much a better and safer place for people to not lose their minds. Alright, so number 2 is possibly no more loot boxes. Now the thing is, this would destroy the economy that CSGO has built on weapon skins and stuff like that. There's a lot of rare items in the game, so this could actually really damage it, but at the same time, this is like a problem that has been hurting so many different people because it's such a big gamble to pretty much put your money into. Not only that, it also creates this like idea that like these weapon skins and stuff are like essentially assets, and yes, maybe they are in game, sure, yes, but are they real world assets? Not entirely, unless of course you can sell it and actually like make some money on this. But if anything, I feel like especially right now, and with the time coming and stuff like that, and a lot of countries banning the whole loot box system and idea of loot boxes in general, I have a good feeling that it might actually destroy, you know, what has been created, and being able to sell, you know, weapon skins for a lot of money. I just don't think it's really, it's a positive, but it's also a negative if essentially this gets thrown out, you know, no more loot boxes. I would like to hear your thoughts on how that might affect it in your personal opinion. Like I said, I think it's going to have a positive and negative effect. I think that if they go completely free to play, for sure, guaranteed, then maybe, yes, loot boxes are acceptable, and they might also be acceptable to just like, I guess like in countries where maybe they ban loot boxes and stuff like that, because there's no paid entry into playing the game. It's just free to play. The loot boxes are just an option. Maybe they'll have like more actual skins you can just buy completely separately or something like that, or something like along those lines essentially. But I would like to hear your thoughts on this. Going into number 3, which is a possible skin transfer. Now, because this is a transition from CSGO to pretty much CSGO 2, now obviously everybody's going to be like, well, what about all my rare skins that I paid so much money for? Like, I would like to know if they're going to transfer. So I have a good feeling, and what I've seen online and read about and stuff is that if they do end up like pretty much making this transition, that there will be likely a skin transfer, okay? I think that a skin transfer is extremely likely, to be honest, and it's probably going to just be based on your account, and it's probably just going to transfer I would imagine pretty seamlessly. There might be some issues with it and stuff like that as the time progresses, and you know, they come out with updates and bug fixes and stuff like that. But I think as of right now, if you have skins in the game that you are really proud of, or the rare or whatever like that, then yes, just honestly, I wouldn't worry about it. They're probably going to transfer over. Alright, so lastly, I want to leave my opinions on all of this, okay? Should you be playing CSGO 2? And my answer is no. And the reason I say no is because, well, this is a very personal opinion that a lot of people will disagree with, okay? But I want you to hear me out, and I want you to understand the reason that I made this video in the first place. The thing is, I've met, and I've played with CSGO players, and the thing is, it's a very competitive game, okay? And a lot of people that play competitive games can get very, very frustrated, very angry, and honestly, things like this can make their lives very, very stressful, okay? When their life is actually not stressful whatsoever. And essentially what happens to these people is that they play these kind of games all the time and stuff like that, so their level of competition is on only a gaming level, and they probably not trying in other things. It's honestly the cycle that I fell into years back, you know, when I was just playing nothing but Call of Duty, which you could say is completely different than CSGO, and it is. But I was playing a lot of Call of Duty and stuff like that, and of course I was really just competing with myself, trying to hit clips and stuff like that, trying to go crazy, really just sweat it out, right? The thing is, it's really hard to get somewhere if you're so fixated on playing video games, and that was something that I didn't understand. I just wasted away my hours, my time, just playing just over and over again, the same thing. And you could say, yes, you have fun and stuff like that, and I get it, okay? Maybe it's okay to play it here and there, okay? But I think the problem is playing it every single day and having no goals in your life and having like absolutely no want for anything more. You just want to play the video games, and that's it. Like, I sound like an old man saying this, and I'm sorry if I sound that way, but it's really just me I've come to the realization that this affects me, or this had affected me for so long. And I want to push this message to more people, but I also don't want to completely like dog on something that you might love. And that's what I realized in one of my previous videos, which was Hogwarts Legacy. That was a game that I still wish I would be able to play, but at this point in my life, I can't play video games. I work like a part-time job, and I'm also pretty much a full-time real estate agent, and I don't have time to be playing video games. I just don't. And obviously it would be great. It would be so nice to do, but at the same time, it's a waste of time. It's such a big waste of time. I could be making videos like I'm doing right now. I could be, well, working on lead generation for my, you know, business. The thing is like, it's just really hard to understand. Like, if I was watching, I would never watch a video like this if I was 14 or 15 playing Call of Duty every single day in my bedroom. Would never watch a video like this. I would dislike, leave a nasty comment, and head out. And if that's what you're doing, then I understand. I've been there, okay? But I just want you to understand what I'm trying to say here, and maybe reconsider slowing down on games like this, okay? I hate seeing people get so frustrated like I did playing games like this, just smashing on your keyboard because you're pissed off because, you know, whatever it be, you know, whatever happened in the game. I appreciate you guys coming out to this video, and I'm going to leave this right here you guys can watch this video. This video should actually help you kind of get into a better maybe state of mind to kind of help you hopefully get into like a better like goal setting, you know. So if you need help setting goals or something like that, just check out this video. And I encourage to slow down on gaming and just honestly look forward to something that isn't going to waste your time. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!